So, UFC Fight Island number 6, UFC Fight Island 6, and really the fights that's really stole the whole show is Brian Ortega in his match against the Korean Zombie. That was a good fight. It was a really good fight. Credit to Brian Ortega, and actually before this he had been on quite a hiatus for a long while. And the other guy, the Korean Zombie, who just ran, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He put up a good fight as well. He was really good. Brian Ortega was a better fighter, and he won. So it was a really good match. I mean, twice we all saw Brian Ortega use a spinning elbow to take down his opponent. First time it worked. And it shocked me, it stunned a lot of people. Second time, probably not so much, but his takedown, that was really good, and he got some really clean shots in there, leg kicks, but especially blows, uppercuts, left hook, right hooks. Again, I make it clear that I'm new to the sport, so I'm learning all the time. But I mean, from a novice's point of view, I mean that's what I saw. I mean, he got some sharp, clean shots in there against his opponent, and the spinning elbows were the first one's really good. The second one, probably his opponent probably was really much more mindful of the fact that Ortega could use that as an attack against himself. So no, it was really good. I did a little bit of background research about Ortega, and he comes from a sort of background whereby he saw a lot of crime in his life, and it wasn't exactly a smooth upbringing. He did lose a lot of friends really early on in his life, in his teenage years. So he's someone who has seen a lot before he's found the success that he has now. And I say successful, he's only about 28, 29, so he still has a lot of time left in his fight win before he can, if he wants to, retire. So now that was a really good fight, and again, it's the the main event, highlight shows that I really paid attention to. But overall, now I'm pleased with those. It was a great match. In other something else which I think I'll mention in this video actually. And it's something that someone's brought to my attention before, and I've seen it happen once and seen it happen twice, and now this will be the third or fourth time. But Conor McGregor, I think there's some arguing the toss about whether he's going to be fighting this year or not. And there's something really bizarre that he tweeted today. And I mentioned this to Charlie, and Charlie's always just doing his usual thing. He wants to remain in the limelight, wants to stay relevant. Conor McGregor says that in the fight he had against Khabib, he says that he was winning that fight up until the time that Khabib had him in. God, people are going to kill me for this. Charlie's going to kill me for this because he's actually told me the name for this, but I've forgotten again. Sort of like a chokehold whereby Khabib had his arm around Conor's throat while he had Conor down on the ground, and that was a point that Conor just while he had his arm around him, just tapped him and said, "Okay, that I'm done. You won," and bizarrely enough, he was saying that he was winning that up until he had to tap out. It's really bizarre, really, and it doesn't make much sense. Even in the lead up until that point of the fight, when Khabib had Conor down on the canvas and was just giving him blows to the face, just giving him shots to the face, you could hear him. You can hear him clearly. The mic picks us up. Do you want to talk now? While he's smacking him here and there on the face. So I don't hate Conor McGregor. I have nothing against him. I'm not a hater. Believe me, I'm not. It's just that some people talk a lot, and in my own experience, people who talk the most usually have the least to offer. So if they don't have anything to offer, if their image is the only thing they have to offer, then really they will have to do something. The attention from other people when they do something, when they say something, will have to do. So when they have nothing to, they have to stay relevant, even when it comes to doing something really silly, really great, okay, really good, or when it comes to doing something really bad. And when something really bad happens to them, they'll be unhappy that they're going through that situation, that they're going through that horrible ordeal. But at the same time, they'll be somewhat feel somewhat satisfied that they are remaining in the limelight. People still know who they are. They are still receiving that attention from people. That sort of thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk. Well, I was gonna mention that in another video, but I thought I'll talk about it here, because it's something that's just happened now. So it's just something that's in my memory at the moment. So yeah, guys. So I just want to give my 2 cents on the UFC Fight Island 6, the main event that happened between Brian Ortega and the Korean Zombie. Really good fight, really good match, and yeah, just my brief opinion on the new Conor McGregor situation. That's well, if we can call it a situation. Let's see what happens if he does say anything else on it. If someone else wants to comment on what he said, we'll see what happens. So guys, if you enjoyed that video, if you liked it, please don't forget to leave a like, and please do subscribe. And you can catch me on Instagram. My name is IkeOJericho1. On Facebook and Twitter, my name is IkeOJericho. Thanks.